Good morning, everyone. So today I'm going to speak to you about how to build a Chrome extension. So I created a small slide just to explain what is a Chrome extension, how to build a Chrome extension, like the steps involved, and why should you go about building it. So if you look at the definition, what is a Chrome extension? So a Chrome extension is a powerful JavaScript application which integrates with the Chrome browser. So essentially, extensions are small software programs that customizes the browser experience. An extension must fulfill a single purpose that is narrowly defined and easy to understand. A single extension can include multiple components like HTML files, JavaScript, and CSS, and a range of functionality as long as everything contributes towards a common purpose. So we'll go through the steps now. So it's super short and super simple. Firstly, you create a directory with a new file called manifest.json along with any needed files depending on what you want to build. Then you write the manifest file using the Google developers documentation that you can find on their site, which is thoroughly explained. Then you go to Chrome extensions, you check the developer mode on the top right, I will show you in the bit. And then you click load unpacked extensions, and then you load your folder. So why should you build it? So Chrome extensions allow you to add functionality to the Chrome web browser without diving deeply into native code. So that's great because you can create new extensions for Chrome with core technologies that web developers are very familiar with, such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So this is important. It customizes the browser experience and enables user to tailor Chrome functionality and behavior to individual needs or preferences. So now I'll take you through the project that I've done. So I've already written the JS and CSS file to save some time, but I'll explain it. So what this extension does is it takes the document body from the web page, it goes through all the child nodes. So once it finds a text node, and if it matches the word coronavirus, it changes that with this tag here and with the class rainbow. So what that does, so every word that's coronavirus will be highlighted in a rainbow colors. So I thought that we'd do the manifest file together since that's the most important part. So you need a manifest version. So the latest one is 2. So you name the extension. You can just call it give it a version. So we'll use semantic versioning. And then your context script. So this is the place where you specify the paths to your JS and CSS file. So what Matches does, you can specify which URL that you want this extension to execute on, or alternatively, you can use this default text here, which allows it to execute on every URL that you go on. So I'm just adding the JS path and the CSS. So that's about it. So all you have to do now is, so I created this folder on my desktop. So you just go to Google. So as you can see, I got a paragraph open here with a bunch of words of containing coronaviruses. So you go to manage extensions. So if you see this part here, the developer mode, as I mentioned earlier, so only once you enable that will you be allowed to load your project. So you just go and name my Chrome extension.
I think you forgot to close your all URLs with the angle bracket on line 5.
Oh, yes. Thanks. Yeah. So as you can see, it loaded. So if you go back to this page now and check if it's enabled, then refresh. So you see that all the words containing coronavirus starts flickering in different colors. So if you remove this, then if you go back, and then now you see it goes back to normal. So yeah, that's it from me.